Hello everyone, this is Princess Azuzu on Hazardous Waste Management for Foundations of Online Learning, College 100, Fall Semester 2017. My presentation on hazardous waste management will answer 4 critical thinking questions that I have made with research from sources including encyclopedias, government websites, scholarly journals, and other scholarly sources. Here are my 4 critical thinking questions. What is hazardous waste? What are some of the education or training requirements to manage hazardous waste? What are the pros and cons of waste management? And what are some of the health risks? So what is hazardous waste? Hazardous waste is defined by US EPA as waste with properties that make it dangerous or capable of having a harmful effect on human health or the environment. Hazardous waste are generated by many sources. They come in many forms such as sludges, liquids, and solid gases, and they also have 4 characteristics. The first characteristic is ignitability, which has 3 types of ignitable forms. A liquid with a flash point of 60 degrees Celsius, for example, alcohol and gasoline, a solid that spontaneously combusts, and oxidizers and compressed gases. The second characteristic is corrosivity, which is anything liquid with a pH of less than or equal to 2 or greater than or equal to 12.5, or has the ability to corrode steel. An everyday example includes battery acids and rust removers. The third characteristic is reactivity. These are wastes that are unstable. They react violently or release toxic gases when they're mixed or combined with water. The last characteristic is toxicity. These materials are poisonous and pose a threat to our groundwater, which can have long-term effects to human health and the environment as well. Collecting, treating, and disposing of these types of hazardous materials are the main tasks of any waste management. So why manage hazardous waste? Well, let's look at some of the advantages. It keeps the environment clean, it saves the earth and conserves energy, and it also reduces environmental pollution. However, there are some disadvantages. The process is not always cost-effective, and some sites are often dangerous. Now, what are some of the health risks? Based on the study by the Environmental Health Group, hazardous waste that are not suitably managed causes adverse health effects in relation to liver or breast cancer, asthma, low birth weight, and preterm birth on population near the sites where they are dumped or processed. Lastly, let's look at some of the education and training needed to manage hazardous waste. Based on the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, a bachelor's in environmental science or science-related fields such as chemistry, physics, or even biology is required. However, a master's degree may be needed for advancement. Moving on to some of the licenses and certifications, a 40-hour training in accordance with OSHA standards must be completed, and a hazardous material management certification is required as well, which must be renewed every 5 years. Why did I choose this topic? It's because I've dealt with a lot of hazardous waste as an environmental technician for a little over 2 years now, and I'm very much aware of all the negative impacts it has on our environment. I am currently pursuing a degree in environmental science with a concentration in technology and management. This will further my knowledge in the field and lead me to one day become a successful hazardous waste manager in the future. With all 4 of my questions answered, this concludes my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. The list of all sources that I have used will be on the next 3 slides.